This is the new Timp Peak 2.0.
So sick. You think I could do that?
I think we got it. We're out of excuses.
Tricky. Try to control that speed. Oh, Hannah sent it.
Oh my gosh.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a really rad day because our friends at ARI Bikes are in town. They brought something new and super rad to show you guys. We're out here in San Clemente. We don't get down here very often, so pumped to be riding with some really cool people too. You stoked?
I'm really stoked. We're riding the new Timp Peak today, and yeah, I'm excited. I love the color. I think it's my favorite color of all time.
I like the pastels.
I know. I'm a little bit bright today. It's gonna be hard to miss me.
The only issue is it's a Yeti jersey.
No, it's not.
We'll forgive you. That's cool. We like those guys. They make cool stuff.
Nail polish, the glasses, and the
I
jersey.
know.
All in that. That was planned.
A couple right here. Who are we?
This is my Nicholas Nestroff, and I am Kaylee Skelton.
We're out here riding the new Timps. Bikes are awesome.
Well, dude, don't jump ahead. What? He's trying to take over these racers. Well, who are you guys? Because you guys are being way too humble right now. These guys are insanely fast. Who are you guys?
Yeah, we race professional for ARI. I race enduro, Kaylee races downhill, and
Enduro.
kicking out the season here in a few weeks at Sea Otter. And yeah, pretty exciting times. We just launched the race team yesterday. New riders, we added Charlie Harrison and Max Beaupre and a couple new sponsors, so exciting times. And
I heard there was a rumor that you guys have one other member joining.
yeah, we actually have a secret rider we're launching. He's going to be racing Pro Slalom at Sea Otter in a few weeks. Look out for him. You won't miss him. You won't miss him in the Pit Viper.
Overall, so I've raced professional downhill, for 5 years now? Almost. Two-time national champ, super stoked on that.
A lot of personality on the team. We got 5 riders, and we're all good friends, so it's going to be, most importantly, just a really fun year.
You think they're serious about adding me to the team?
I think they're really serious about it,
Do
Bo.
you think there's any hope for me for winning any races this year?
No.
A lot of really cool brand new bikes here, and we have the man behind the bikes. How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. And so tell me a little bit about yourself.
My name's Tyler Cloward. I work on the product team at ARI Bikes. I've been with the company since 2009, so quite a long haul. This is the new Timp Peak 2.0. This is our new full power e-bike. We've had the Timp Peak that's a full power. This is a bunch of updates to this one. This gets the new Bosch CX5 motor. It's still 170 travel front and rear, so it is an enduro bike. You can just absolutely smash through anything on it. A couple of cool things on it that I like about it is we're able to offer a 600 or an 800 watt-hour battery in the same frame. You can pick and choose, and it fits all sizes, and then all sizes also fit the range extender. You can also pick it mullet or 29. So it really, we're allowing riders to pick exactly what they want for the terrain they want. You know, some people have, hey, I have more mellow terrain. I don't need the full 800 watt-hour battery, so I can pick a 600. Or a lot of people have, you know, big party laps. They have big groups they want to ride with, and so they want that bigger battery. They want the longer travel. And so we're really just opening up ways for riders to pick what they want for the terrain they're riding and where they're riding.
First ride on the new Timp. I will say this thing looks absolutely insane. Again, this has the Bosch CX5 motor. Whoa, there's a lot of grunting here now. They installed a pickleball court, and it sounds very intense. I don't know if you guys can hear the grunts. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, this climb to the dog park feels so much nicer on an e-bike. You guys use e-bikes much in training?
Yeah, we actually use them quite a bit, because as our season gets close, we're doing 2 sessions a day, and obviously if you're training twice a day, every day, you get really tired. So the e-bike's a good tool because it allows you to go get your riding, go to your intervals, but then you're not just like completely worked every day.
Yeah.
So I actually ride my e-bike probably 3 or 4 days a week on top of like 3 or 4 days of just riding my analog bike. So it's physically impossible to like ride as much as we do every day on normal bikes. So the e-bike's a really good tool.
You got a high-low position, so you can pick your wheel size, 29 or mullet, and then you also can pick your chainstay length adjustment. So it's nice and short at 437 for those that want it really agile, or if you're more of the style like I want to climb up something straight, you can put it in a long position. Takes it out to 442.8, almost 443, so it adds a little more balance. So it's really, we're not dictating what you need in a bike. We're giving you the option to choose what works best for you and your terrain and riding style.
So my first time on a Bosch motor, and so far very smooth. I'm liking the power on this thing. I hear a lot of people are leaning towards the Bosch motor too. Nice little jib. So sick. You think I could do that?
I think we got it. We're out of excuses. We can go fast enough on these e-bikes.
When the product manager shreds, you know the bikes are gonna be good. We're on a trail called Car Crash. Excited to see how this bike stacks up out here. Coming up here. Now this section's always a little tricky. Try to control that speed. Oh, Hannah sent it. So good. Oh my God, this thing is insane. The cool thing with this place, and also kind of scary, is it always changes. I feel like I've never ridden the same trail twice every time we've come in here, because I feel like it's always changing with the conditions. Right now it feels super dialed though. See this huck? Hopefully I don't die. Yes, man, insanely capable, but it's still very responsive. It feels very similar to the LaSalle, and that's something that I think ARI has done a great job of making their e-bikes feel similar to the analog version. Nice, Hannah. Oh my God, this thing is so good. I'll say the Mavens on here feel so at home. I've had the Mavens on a lot of trail bikes recently. For whatever reason, they've been coming spec'd like that. I feel like it might be more of an e-bike brake power-wise. Oh my God, so fun. Feel awesome on here. I think we're going up to the left. Crushing it. So cool.
I got dropped so fast.
How do the e-bikes feel?
Oh, they're
Insane.
ripped.
They're so good.
so planted.
How do they feel in
Oh my
comparison to the
gosh.
older Timps?
I want to say they're more planted and you have more control. And I think out of the corners, they almost like slingshot you. I feel like the new linkage design with the vertical shock is just, it's so good, and the bike is just super predictable.
I think Kaylee hit it right on the nose. Like, it feels super planted and just really capable. Yeah, it's really good.
Keep up with these two, very impossible task. Even though I am an unofficial member of this race team, I would say I'm the honorary member. This is my application to the race team.
Yeah,
Dude, wait, no one's chasing me. I think this trail is called Hole in the Fence. I don't really know this one too well. Happy I'm on the new Timp on this because I need all the stability I can get. Now I will say, this has the new Vivid on here. I've really been liking this Vivid shock. I heard some screaming, I think it gets gnarly. Nice. Oh yes. I will say the Vivid has actually been blowing me away in terms of how poppy it still feels for being more of a downhill shock. Kind of going high line here. God, this thing's so responsive. Like I said, that shock feels so good on here. And this bike, so responsive too. That's something I've always liked about ARI's e-bikes. They never feel like they're too sluggish on the downhills, which is pretty rad. Making our way through nice and steep. Awesome. I actually think I like e-bikes on the climbs more. Oh, that sounded like a dumb statement. But what I'm talking about is it really does open your possibilities for what routes you can take. That was something I first realized with Wade Simmons out in BC. He took me on this crazy XC loop that I don't think I've ever even considered riding. And it was so fun with the E, so excited to have this thing in the quiver. All right, so you guys can see the true potential of the Timp Peak. We got Nick Nestroff on the GoPro. Phew!
All right, so as Tyler was saying, this bike is a full 170 front and rear. You can run it 29er, full 29 front and rear, or you can go mullet.
With the words. Oh, I can't clip in. All right, we're following Nikki Nest. You're on. Sorry about the moto sounds. It happens every time I have a camera on. But we're out here at San Clemente, ripping the new ARI Timps. It's been super fun flowing all these jumps. It's crazy. There's always a new trail that pops up. Oh my gosh. You're on. Oh, these bikes are so fun. As planted as they are, they're so playful. They're really predictable. They feel so good under your feet. Ooh. Now we're going in this super cool little kind of gully trail. Oh.
A long-term review coming out this soon. Super fun bike. Thanks, Tyler, for showing us the bikes.
You're welcome. You guys are awesome.
Thanks, Tyler.
Excited.
Thanks.
Awesome.
Wow.
So you guys can follow them in the description, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time. You.